28-0. Some of the top games in Class 2A this week will see Mineral Springs at Dirks, Mark Tree at Desart, Cross County traveling to East Poinsett County, and England at Hazen, while Baptist Prep will visit Hampton and Bearden will travel to Little Rock Episcopal.
Did he say
there
England?
You have it, folks. We hope you've enjoyed the Electric Cooperative
They had to cross the ocean for that one.
Show, and we hope you'll tune back in
There's an Egypt too in there.
Yeah,
Central
and a London.
That'd be quite a game. Egypt versus England.
Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will take you all the way up to midnight with scores, interviews, and the all-new Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. Coaches, journalists, play-by-play guys, be sure to
starting
call
lineups,
in
or is
your
that different?
scores
No, it's different.
at 501-298-BALL.
I just got my stats in front of me.
501-298-2255, so we can get every score in the state. In
seconds.
tonight's Simmons Bank Friday night high school scoreboard show.
Y'all ready?
Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Simmons Bank, Centerpoint Energy, and Summit Utilities. UAMS,
we got about,
Health,
about 30
Orthopedics,
seconds.
and Sports Medicine.
Go ahead and start
Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Tourism. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. Hot Springs. Keep Arkansas beautiful. Saracen Casino Resort in Pine Bluff. The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Arkansas Brighter Future 529. In partnership with Arkansas Tourism and State Parks.
3 minutes.
The Poultry
Said
Federation.
3.5, right?
Lyon College in Batesville. Tim Griffith for Arkansas Attorney General Campaign. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia. The Murphy's Art District in El Dorado. Arkansas Rice. Ouachita Baptist University. And the Great American Conference.
What?
Folks,
what I ought to do is take my hat off and y'all, that knock this whole thing out.
Talking football with you. Come on back and join us again next week right here on the
Look at that full moon, everybody.
High School Game Day Show.
Welcome, everyone, on the live look-in brought your way by Star Printing, making well, let me look and see. Our job is making your job easier. I thought I had that memorized. All right, about 30 minutes away from kickoff. We talked about the Valley, and we've talked about the conference. Wynne's starting to get a little bit healthy.
We are. I mean, we have the return of Taheem Frost. We saw the return of A.V. Jones last week. Still missing Cody Weiser and Thomas Owens, but it seems like we're getting a little bit healthier every week.
The one thing that I think the Wynne has to work on is penalties.
I mean, yeah, we lead the conference in penalties. And Valley View head coach Sean Cockrell, he said they're putting emphasis on team discipline this week, and that could really be a difference maker in this ballgame.
Yeah, 67.3 yards a game on average in penalties, and that's half a century of yards there.
That's a pretty respectable statistic there.
So what will Wynne have to do to win this thing?
I think we need big games from Rashad Conley, Cameron Smith, and Abdul Fall defensively. I think Coach Pascal will be looking to bring the heat to hurry Blazer quarterback Carson Turley. He does a good job operating the offense with that solid pocket, and Coach Pascal's going to want to bring in some pressure to try to throw him off.
Kobe Davis has nearly 700 yards rushing. We're watching people pack the box, and that's why having Alonzo Holmes and A.V. back. Of course, Jalen Brown had a good game a couple of weeks ago, but trying to get the outside to offset that load in the box.
Yeah, I mean, Kobe Davis is a force to be reckoned with, and, with some additional guys returning to the offense, it really does help the Yellow Jackets out. We
talked earlier in one of the other live look-ins. Wynne has won 7 of the 8 games that they've been played, and we talked about whether or not that might be in Valley View's head. Could that be in Wynne's head?
I think it could. I mean, we know that this team is a really respectable team. It very well could be the best receiving core we see in the conference this year. If you get too comfortable thinking, hey, we beat them handily last year, you could really let your guard down, and this could be a shocker.
All right, it's a big ball game. They're the 2 of the 3 2-0 teams, and Batesville waiting up for us next week. The next 2 games for Wynne could go a long way to a conference championship.
Absolutely. A Batesville victory tonight could mean another undefeated matchup next week, assuming Wynne pulls through.
3 in a row because, Brooklyn was unbeaten, Batesville Southside was unbeaten, and Valley View's unbeaten, so it'd be 4 in a row.
4 in a row, yeah.
Yep. All right, that'll do it for this live look-in, brought your way by Star Printing. And we will have football, about 30 minutes away from kickoff. So long, everyone.
At Star Printing and Office Supply, our job is to make your...
Hey, guys, you're clear. We will go live at 6:47. 6:47.
Ask about our bulk ordering options. We look forward to serving you and making your job easier. 1706. For us, once a jacket, always a jacket.
AR Ship, the Arkansas Senior Health Insurance Information.
Oh, I flipped the mic the wrong way. Hey, so that does include the 3-minute break after the coaches show. Well, wait a minute. Hold on. I think everything just updated again. Hold on. With the 901 drip and the Melody Abbott, it puts us at 6:49. But you take that out. I mean, because we technically do that during that 10 minutes anyway, right? All right, so let's go ahead and just say 6:48. Is it 6:47 and 57.7? 6:47 and 57 seconds. Okay. I'll have a couple lined up, sir.
Colin Hill. My dad, Regan Hill, and Ross Hodges have shown me the importance for caring for one's loved one and family during a very difficult time. Having grown up around a funeral home, I have come to understand that with emotional grief and quick decisions that have to be made, it's not easy. Call or come by Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne, Arkansas, and allow them to help you with your funeral planning. You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it.
Call Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne at 238-2323.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Wynne Apothecary offers a variety of different products, and we have low prices and quality merchandise. We have vitamins, cold medicines, and a whole lot more. So come on in and get to know us. You'll be glad you did. You can email what's his name at wynneapothecary@yahoo.com. We're at 411 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne. Come see us today. Wynne Apothecary.
Call Gene at Wynne Apothecary, 870-238-8511.
Have you searched and searched for just the right furniture, then found it, only to be told you can't buy what's on the floor, it has to be ordered? Then you wait for months for it to come in. Wait no more. At Southern Furniture, if they have it on the floor, you can get it today. No waiting. At Southern Furniture in Wynne and Forest City, you can buy what you see and get it today. That's a good thing, especially when you have an empty room you need to fill. Head to Southern Furniture on North Washington in Forest City and in the Oakwood Shopping Center in Wynne.
Time now for the Wynne High School Coaches Show featuring the comments of Van Pascal, brought your way by Cross Ridge Community Hospital.
Crossridge Community Hospital can make a difference in your life with the latest technology, community health events, and lots of different specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. So before you jump into the car and drive a long way to get the medical care that you need, call us here at Crossridge Community Hospital. We could probably save you a trip. Call us at 870-238-3300.
Welcome, everyone. It's the Crossridge Community Hospital's Coaches Show with Wynne head coach Van Pascal. The Jackets defeating Batesville Southside last week at home. They've got Valley View, and we'll spend quite a bit of time talking about that. Let's look back to last week. Most of the people were back. Yeah, some of them were still nursing some injuries, but they were able to get out there. Were you pretty pleased with the way that turned out as far as the way they were able to perform, even, not quite 100%?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Injuries, we've had them since I guess game one, Lindell. So it is what it is, and other kids are playing, which is good, getting some time, some reps, some maturity, whatever you want to call it. But getting a few guys back, getting them healthy, it makes a difference. It does. And the team coming together and gelling, I guess is the right word to say. And it's kind of really what I thought it might be. I thought with them running wing T, it would take their defense a little while to figure it all out. We don't see wing T hardly any anymore. It has become an old school offense, and so after half, we kind of had it figured out. And then offensively, we did about what I thought we could do. I thought we could put some points on the board, and if we don't turn the ball over and do pretty good. So it's pretty much the way it ended up.
And that wing T offense, the quarterback was a pretty good hand, and that little bitty running back, he was a really good hand.
Tell you what, that dude could get in there and hide and shift and just like water, just flow, bounce and roll, and they did. He was tough. I mean, and they did what they did well. I mean, they did. And like I said, we finally kind of got it figured out and was able to shut it down.
We're halfway through the regular season, 4-1 in the first 5 games. Your kind of assessment of the season thus far?
Well, I guess, Lynn, if you asked that in the beginning, would you be happy with the 4-1? I would have, of course, rather be 5-0 anytime, but playing Marion, playing Fort Smith, Southside, and then Magnolia, thinking that those would be, a pretty heavy non-conference schedule, I'd have probably said that, honestly, with the team that we've got, a lot of youngsters playing, I would say that's probably not bad, even though the goal is to win them all. So, all in all, looking with injuries, it's not bad.
Who has stepped up in your mind that people may not realize?
Garrett Adams has played well for us this year. Garrett is taking on the senior role, kind of like looking for them to do. He's playing both sides of the ball, special teams, doesn't complain, gives it all he's got, a lot like Tyrell did last year for us, which is a big deal. So that's what we're at. And we got others, but I mean, he's probably the one that, going back to sophomore year to now, he's matured quite a bit and grown in that area, maturity and leading, and he would be one. And then we're seeing growth and all. I mean, each year it's different for seniors, and it takes them a while to figure out that they got to have ownership to this thing, and that they got roles and jobs more than just playing ball. So that's coming as a group, maturity there. And then the sophomores, we see that, and the ninth grader, you can see that. Maybe more than those quicker because they're going from junior high to high school. But and there's more than that. But Garrett jumps out at me right now.
Now, in the past, and I may be wrong about this, and you can correct me if I am, in the past when you've had injuries, and we've had them this year, you've had people to come in and step up and people that you didn't expect. This year you're having to play a lot of people two ways, so you really haven't had that this year, have you?
Well, it's been different. And like I said, I've had teams that had to go both ways, and even some of them with a lot of numbers. A team with a lot of kids on the team, they still had to do that in order for us to be successful. So, it is what it is, and I kind of alluded to that in the beginning of the year to the kids. I said, before we're done, we'll be asking some of you guys to do more than what you've had to do in the past, and they realize that now, they understand that, and they're doing it.
Okay, big game this week, and we'll talk about that when we return after this.
Hi, Yellow Jacket fans. This is Joy Shepard at Crossridge Community Hospital in Wynne. Crossridge can really make a difference in your life. We have the latest technology, available emergency services, community health screenings, and specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. Good luck, Yellow Jackets. We'll be cheering for you right here at Crossridge Community Hospital in Wynne.
Back we're on the Cross Ridge Community Hospital's Coaches Show with Wynne head coach Van Pascal, and it's the Valley View Blazers at Valley View. Has this game replaced Batesville as the game you must have to win a league?
Well, it's certainly, if it hadn't replaced it, it's right there with it. When I first got here, it was definitely Batesville. The Valley View has played us as tough as anybody year in, year out since I've been here. And that's what we expect again. And, you know, it doesn't matter if they're undersized or they're bigger. They just, I truly believe that they preach to their team that the conference championship goes through win, you know. And so they give it all they've got. And if they can beat Wynne, then they've got a great chance to win the conference. So I believe that's where that's at. So I'm not going to say it's replaced it, but I would say it's definitely, you know, Valley View, Batesville, and Nettleton.
You look at the history of this game. Wynne has won 5 of the 6 games against Valley View. But that could very easily be 3-3 or 4-2 their favor. All of them have been close.
Well, they've all been a dogfight, even when we maybe put up the points. I know a few years back we went over there and scored, I think, 28 in the first half. Not the first quarter, and then it just, you know, they never quit, never give up, and end up being like a 28-7 or something like that. You know, we just got out on them quick. So my first year here, you know, we have to score on the right at the very end, a drive to win it. So yeah, it's been a dogfight all the way through.
Tell me about this Valley View team.
It's going to be the same deal. I mean, people change, but you know, they're doing the same stuff on the offensive side. Maybe throwing the ball a bit more, honestly. They get better as they go. Defensively, I mean, you can't say, oh, that guy's only 155 pounds, because he plays a lot bigger, and we know that. And they just, you know, they kind of do what they do, and they do it well.
From looking at some of their numbers, it looks like a lot of their offense goes through their quarterback. He throws the ball, and he also leads the team in rushing, so he's the main guy.
Well, you know, it ends up being that way. You have to certainly have your eyes on him and stop him, but, you know, it goes back to scheme and what they allow, and, you know, if you're stopping this, and he's going to take advantage of you know, certain situations. But yeah, he's a good ball player, and you got to certainly shut him down.
I noticed Brooklyn, when Alonzo and AV wasn't in the game, they loaded the box. You're kind of used to people doing that, and that's why it's important to have those weapons that you can get to the outside, isn't it?
It is. You know, it's, you know, predominantly, if you look at our stats, you're going to see that we don't throw the ball very, very often. Usually when we throw the ball, it's fairly productive. You know, I always tell our kids, you know, when I call a pass play, expect to score. Expect it to be open. And so, you know, that's kind of the mindset there. You know, we're a run-based team, read pitch, that kind of stuff, and grind it, and so forth and so on. So they have to load the box more than normal. And so that's kind of but it certainly helps to have your weapons, and it does create some different alignments on the defensive side.
Will it take Wynne's best ball game to date to win this game?
No, I certainly think so. I mean, you know, you can't come in half-cocked. You look at Batesville Southside, you know, they played hard, and their scheme was you know, something we're not used to. So if we'd have floundered against them, put the ball around a couple of times, it'd have been right to the bitter end. So it's going to be the same thing with the Valley View. If we don't fire on all cylinders and we don't come out roaring and we don't play well for 4 quarters, then you know, they'll beat us.
Of course, the goal is always to win a conference championship and then a state championship. And let's face it, this game against Valley View and the next week's game against Batesville will go a long way toward accomplishing that first goal.
No, there's no doubt. I mean, you know, we take them one at a time, and of course we hadn't looked at Batesville, hadn't talked about Batesville, but that's a true statement. You know, and kids are smart. They understand that. We talk a little bit about, you know, Pregame and Forest City, and of course if we don't show up and play, anybody will beat you. But they know in their minds that you know, if we bring our best, that, you know, we should beat those teams. They understand that, but they also understand that Valley View is going to be a very tough ball game. And
Hey, Hey, guys, I got about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. 350.
Roll. All right, that's head coach Van Pascal. This has been the Crossridge Community Hospital's Coaches Show.
Crossridge Community Hospital can make a difference in your life with the latest technology, community health events, and lots of different specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. So before you jump into the car and drive a long way to get the medical care that you need, call us here at Crossridge Community Hospital. We could probably save you a trip. Call us at 870-238-3300.
You've been listening to the comments of Wynne head coach Van Pascal on the Wynne High School Coaches Show, brought your way by Crossridge Community Hospital.
Have you had to pay for costly repairs to your AC unit all summer long? More Air Conditioning will give you a trade-in value or buy back a recent repair up to $1,000. Plus, we have finance before the new government regulations take effect. Call More Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed company, at 870-238-3372 or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
Do you have ants again? Spiders giving you the creeps? Bugs you can't identify? Call the hitmen at Will Kill. Jeremy Huey and his team of experts will get rid of those unwanted pesky pests. Will Kill also offers termite protection plans. Call the office at 238-2144 and speak with Amy, or drop by Will Kill at 101 South Falls Boulevard. For efficient and effective pest control, call Will Kill, your hometown experts. Will Kill.
The success of a crop begins with field preparation and agricultural equipment manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, House Industries specializes in tillage and seedbed preparation equipment. From residue management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need to preserve nutrients, conserve water, and prevent erosion. To increase efficiency when planting this year's crop, visit your local Greenway Equipment dealership for pricing availability or call House Industries at 870-588-3773.
First Financial Bank, in the business of you.
Looking to buy, build, or refinance real estate for your business? I'm Sarah Wood with First Financial Bank, and we know the real estate market within our community. Whether it's an office, warehouse, or retail space, we can help you secure the property your business needs to grow. Call or stop by my office today, because at First Financial Bank, we're in the business of you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm agent Meredith Peeler and her team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Meredith Peeler at 238-3800 today.
At the Sign Shop in Wynne, Tawana can make you any kind of sign you need. Magnetic signs, campaign signs, aluminum signs. She does vinyl lettering, vinyl graphics, vehicle and window lettering, and banners of all types and custom t-shirts. So call Tawana, 870-238-0280, or go by the Sign Shop at 586 Highway 64B in Wynne. Call her at 870-238-0280.
We are at Valley View High School, and we are getting set for high school football when the Yellow Jackets and the Valley View Blazers. I believe they call this Central Chevrolet Stadium. I believe that's what's on the course. We're at a place where we can already see the scoreboard.
I was about to call it Blazer Stadium, so you know more than me.
Well, I think that's got something to do with.
Yep, Central Dealership Stadium. There it is.
All right. So, conference game, big game.
Big game.
Yeah,
it really is.
Tell us what we've gone over some stuff with the Valley View Blazers, and I tell you what we got to do. They're about to play the national anthem, so we need to break away. So we'll take a break, about a 3 or 4 minute break while they do this. We'll return after that.
Red River Ford Toyota, located at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynne, is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in the state. They currently have up to 700 pre-owned vehicles available and have a need for additional pre-owned vehicles. So give them a call today at 870-238-7770 to see what they can do for you. They've also got great deals on new vehicles, and they'll deliver to you. Visit them online at redriverfordtoyota.com or in person at 1903 North Falls Boulevard, Wynne, Arkansas.
AR SHIP, the Arkansas Senior Health Insurance Information Program, proudly supports the Wynne Yellow Jackets this season. AR SHIP is answering your questions and is advocating for Medicare recipients in Wynne and Cross County. The open enrollment period starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. So if you have any Part D prescription drug questions, please call AR SHIP at 1-800-224-6330. Go Jackets! Do you have a need for bookkeeping, payroll, accounts payable, or receivable services at your farm or your business? Miller & Sullivan can help. With over 80 years combined experience, they offer tax preparation and business consultation, partnership and LLC formation, notary public service, payroll, and full bookkeeping services. Miller & Sullivan Accounting Group, providing service that counts. Located at 640 North Falls Boulevard, Wynne, Arkansas. Stop by or give them a call today at 870-238-4120.
Have you asked yourself, what would your loved ones do if faced with a death in your family? I'm Regan Hill with Cronulla Funeral Home in Wynne. The simplest and most economical way to deal with this issue is through our advanced funeral planning or low-cost funeral insurance programs. For a personal planning guide and information on available plans, feel free to contact us at Cronulla Funeral Home, 315 Union, Wynne, Arkansas. You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it. Cronulla Funeral Home in Wynne.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Welcome back to Valley View High School. The Valley View Blazers getting ready to come out on the field here. They're in all blue with the white headgear, and we'll have their brand new jerseys on tonight. The road whites that came in about a week ago or so. So really nice.
Yeah, they were excited to get those, and then they look good.
And Jalen Brown will be number 6 tonight.
We're not making that mistake twice.
All right, let's tell you who the officials are. It is brought to you away by 901 Drip Bar. 901 Drip Bar brings you the names of tonight's officials. Brad Davidson is the referee. Tony Davis is the back judge. Rodney Maddox is the linesman. Anthony Renshaw is the umpire. And Mark Harden is the line judge. Experience the power of IV Infusions. 901 Drip Bar.
Visit 901 Drip Bar, located at 1213 Falls Boulevard in Wynne, for IV infusions. IV therapy is the fastest way to deliver nutrients to your body. If you're fighting an illness or just want to maintain your current health, they have a solution for you. You'll receive personalized therapy from certified professionals. Schedule your appointment online at 901dripbar.com or call 901-578-7277. Visit today and feel better tomorrow. 901 Drip Bar, offering health options for your way of life.
The Wynne Yellow Jackets and the Valley View Blazers just moments away from kicking off the game tonight. Your final thoughts, Ryan?
Well, I mean, I think it's definitely the game to watch tonight all around the conference. We have Forest City and Batesville, Paragould and Nettleton, Brookland and Southside, and then Wynne versus Valley View. So I think this is the premier game this week in the 5A East. And, you know, I mean, it's going to be a really balanced offense, which is it's not something that the Yellow Jackets have been exposed to too much. But on the same kind of category there, the Valley View Blazers don't have much experience against the flexbone offense. Head coach Sean Cockrell said they adjusted in practice by cutting back on scout team reps and instead focusing more on game film.
All right, we're about 3 or 4 minutes away from the start of the football game tonight here at Valley View. We've got Ryan here. We've got Zoe Boger here and Janiyah Rucker as the video crew on the live stream. David Ramsey will be doing the stats, and Jason back at the radio station. Starting lineups time. The starting lineups are brought your way by Shelter Insurance, Melanie Abbott. We're your shield. We are your shelter. The two teams are approaching the midfield for the coin toss. Starting lineups for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. You do offense. I think you did defense last week. I'll do. You do offense. I'll do defense.
Works for me. Starting on offense for the Yellow Jackets is quarterback number 12, John Watson, the junior. At fullback, the Kobe Davis. At the slot back position for the Jackets is Alonzo Holmes and Avion Jones. At wide receiver for the Jackets is Rashad Conley and Alan Jones. Left tackle, Kenneth Thomas. Left guard, Garrett Adamson. Center, Burke McBride. Right guard, Will Bostic. And at right tackle, Austin Grant.
Defensively for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, will line up this way. The starting safeties will be senior Alonzo Holmes, senior Jalen Brown. Your cornerbacks will be Braylon McDowell and also Avion Jones. Your outside linebackers are Alan Jones and Dante Smith. Inside backers will be Cameron Smith, the leading tackler for the Yellow Jackets, and Rashad Conley. Their left tackle is Will Bostic. Your nose guard is Abdul Fall, and right tackle is Garrett Adamson. Wynne in white jerseys, blue trousers for tonight's football game. Starting lineups again brought your way by Shelter Insurance. Melanie Abbott, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a Shelter Insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV? What? Oh, no way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
See me, Melody Abbott, your shelter agent, at 723 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne, or give me a call at 870-238-3655.
Two teams are getting ready to come on to the football field here at Valley View. Big showdown between the Wynne Yellow Jackets and the Valley Blue View Blazers. Any thoughts?
You know, I don't have too many of those, but you know, I mean, this is going to be a good game. I'm pretty sure both teams are lined up, ready to do the little run out. Blazers are at the tunnel right now, about a minute 50 till kickoff here.
So the Yellow Jackets won the toss, and the Yellow Jackets will be getting the football to start things out here. This is a all-turf field. I don't think we play on any natural turfs except for the one at Magnolia a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was a big adjustment there playing on that grass field, and I'm sure the team is happy to know that that's all behind them now.
Valley View Blazers are coming out on the field. Their head coach is Sean Cockrell, and well, folks remember this, but Sean Cockrell started at Wynne and coached in the 7th grade. He was only there 1 year before moving on to, I believe, Nettleton for a little bit, and here at Valley View.
Well, Cockrell is 45-39 here at Valley View. He's been there for quite some time, and he's really excited about this season. He said his team is kind of young and inexperienced, but they've got a lot of potential, and they've been showing that so far.
Sean Cockrell replaced former Wynne Yellow Jacket Shannon Sherman as the head coach about 5 years ago. Excuse me. Shannon, a member of that 1986 Wynne State Championship team. So we're about set to go here at Valley View.
Something notable here, the Valley View Blazers home blue uniforms do have player names on the back.
They do.
That's not something we've seen yet.
It must be breast cancer awareness. Everybody's cheerleaders' pom-poms are pink, and you got the pink socks.
I did read that.
Baylor Hancock gets ready to kick off for the Valley View Blazers, and there's a little pooch kick that's going to be taken, out of bounds, and Wynne will take over at about the 38-yard line. And that was Demetrius Gibson that got his hands on the ball.
Could have been bad. I mean, he kind of muffed that catch. It could have very easily went to the Blazers there.
So, do you remember Wynne having blue jerseys and white jerseys and blue pants?
I don't know that I do. I mean, this is definitely a new look. I'm glad those numbers are easy to read. And
that used to be, years ago, that was their main road colors, the white and blue. All right, we're set to go with the first play of the football game. John Watson is the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. 2 men in motion, so they'll stop that play. Watson went ahead with the run, but it'll come back as both Holmes and Jones are in motion.
yeah, I mean, you could tell that about half the offense were aware that flag was coming. It was kind of a slow start. You know, it's like they were waiting for that flag to come, and it didn't. They got the snap off, but they really knew it was coming back.
5-yard penalty, then that, again, as we mentioned during the pregame look-ins, has been one of the main problems for the Yellow Jackets. Lead the conference in penalty yards. First penalty for 5 yards here. Now it's 1st and 15 from the 33-yard line. Jackets in their own territory. John Watson will give the football, keeps the football. He'll pitch the ball out to Holmes at the 40. He's at the 45, 50. It's a foot race at the 40. Cuts up at the 30. Gets away from one there, but then he'll be tackled at about the 24-yard line. So that'll be 17, a pickup of 41 yards on a first down play. Carson Winters there to make the play for the Valley View Blazers.
Well, that's a big contrast from the first play. It was a big block there that secured some substantial yardage on the outside.
It was a will kill. Pass control first down, call the hit man at will kill. Now the line of scrimmage is the Valley View 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. And there's another marker down. And this is going to be a legal procedure against the Wynne Yellow Jackets. And that is the second penalty of the game on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. And it'll be at the 29-yard line now, 1st and 15. The quarterback Watson, there goes Holmes in motion. This time the pitch is to A.V. Jones, and he's going to cut up at the 25. Gets away from, almost got away from a tackle. He finally gets him down around the 21-yard line.
Now, there is another flag down. This one from the line judge, but it was also at the snap, so it very well could be another false start.
So Yellow Jackets off to a pretty tough start as far as penalties.
Yeah, I mean, you start off that 1st and 10, and then you get a false start, and you really are already starting off your drive in rough position with that 1st and 15.
Yep. Another legal formation, legal procedure penalty. It's the Wynne Yellow Jackets. 3 penalties for 15 yards, and we're not even, we're a minute, 13 seconds into the football game. Now the line of scrimmage is backed up to the 34, and it is 1st down and 20 for the Yellow Jackets. Watson, the quarterback. Holmes in motion. This time it's Kobe Davis. He's across the 25, and he's going to get down to about the 22. He'll pick up 12 on the play.
Well, that's a step in the right direction for the Jackets. Got it back up to around a 2nd and 8 situation after what was a 1st and 20.
Garrett Adelson, Burke McBride, and Will Bostic providing the blocking up front. Kenny Robinson on the tackle for Valley View. Pickup of 12 on the play and 2nd and 8. There is Watson giving a ball again to Davis. Again, a couple of flags on the play now.
And a helmet was lost from a Blazer. It was a number 9, Zane Guthrie.
And he'll have to he'll have to come out of the ball game, and the Wynn's backing up. Only picked up a yard on the play, and it's a chop block. So 10 yards for the previous spot, and that's going to be the 22-yard line. So that's going to put it back to the 30, about the 32. Yellow Jackets been penalized already. 25 yards, 4 penalties.
That's not what you want to see. I mean, you know they're aware of the difference that penalties could make in this game. You've got to play a clean football game.
So it is 2nd down and 21 from the Valley View 35. Watson drops back the pass, has a man. It's incomplete. Good play out there by Galloway for the Valley View Blazers. Incomplete pass as he knocked it away.
That's something you're always scared of on those Yellow Jacket passing situations. You know, a lot of times if they know it's coming, then a lot of times you have John Watson throwing into double coverage, and that's what was happening there.
So it is 3rd down and 21. The line of scrimmage is the Valley View 35-yard line. So this drive has been marred by penalties. We did have that 41-yard run, Alonzo Holmes run. Got it down to about the 25-yard line. There is Watson pitching the ball out to A.V. Jones. He's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Whole host of Valley View Blazers there. The 37-yard line, a loss of 2 on the play for A.V. Jones. Caden Perkins there to make the play.
Well, slow start offensively, and it looks like the Yellow Jackets are sending the punt team out.
John Watson will drop back to punt, and going back deep for Valley View is Laird Cullen. He's back about the 10-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line. And there is the snap, and there is the kick, and John trying to get to the inside the 20. He was successful doing that. Cullen will make the fair catch at the 11. So it'll be a 26-yard kick, no return. And Valley View will set up shop inside their 20-yard line.
And here comes Turley out on the field looking to lead the Blazers to try to become the first team to score in this game.
Carson Turley's the quarterback. He is an empty backfield. There's a man in motion. Turley's going to keep the ball. He's going to be hit at about the line of scrimmage and may have gotten a yard on the play for the quarterback, Carson Turley.
Now there is a flag down.
Yep, there's a marker on the play.
That's becoming a common sight.
It is. It is. Rayshon Conley was there to make the play. And this is procedure against Valley View. Kind of a real sloppy ball game to start out here.
7-yard line, 1st down 15.
So it's 1st and 15 for Valley View. And Turley, quarterback, will drop back a couple of steps, throw the ball out. It's going to be caught, but no, very little yardage, out about 5 yards. May have got the penalty yards back.
The Yellow Jackets defensively so far, they have given up an average of 24.6 points a game and an average of 333 yards a game.
It's a 5-yard pickup on that play. A.B. Jones was there to make the play. For the Wynne Yellow Jackets, it's 2nd down and 10. Turley, the quarterback, will give the ball to the running back, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards. Believe that is Slade Caldwell on the carry.
Now it's a 3rd down situation for the Yellow Jackets, and opposing teams playing against Wynne have a 54% likelihood to convert this 3rd down. 25 of the 46 conversions have been made against this defense.
And we've got a timeout on the we've got an injured player
don't.
We do. We do have an injured Yellow Jacket. They're helping him off the field. He's limping off the field. It'll be third down and about 3. Line of scrimmage is the short of the 20-yard line. They've got to get up to about the 23. Pick up the first down. Third down and 3 for the Valley View Blazers. They're on 20-yard line. No score in the football game. 7:55. That was Cameron Smith who limped off the field.
You do not want to lose him on defense.
We'll lose him. There's a quarterback, and that is Caldwell, the running back. I thought we'd be able to see their numbers. They're kind of hard to see on that. That's number 18, the ball carrier. That is McMullen. He's going to have enough for a Valley View first down.
Now, Matt McMullen is not their primary ball carrier out of the backfield, but you will see them use McMullen on some of those short yardage situations. He is second in rushing touchdowns on the team with 4.
First and 10 for the Blazers. They've got the ball on their own 22-yard line. Now the running back is Slade Caldwell. There is the snap. Quarterback Turley drops back, throws it out long and overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage out there. Ball intended for Jesse Harmon, incomplete.
Well, we do see how the Valley View Blazers have been making it happen in the air. That was a great-looking ball from Carson Turley.
Good double coverage out there by the Yellow Jackets. It was overthrown. Sets up a second down and 10 for Valley View. And they've got the ball on the Blazers 22-yard line. Turley will roll to the right, throws it out in the flat. The ball's going to be caught at the 30-yard line up to about the 33-yard line. That is Yaki Irvin making the reception for the Valley View Blazers. Cardarian Washington will push him out of bounds, but not before an 11-yard pickup for Irvin. And the Valley View Blazers, their second first down of this drive. Line of scrimmage now we've got a penalty, another penalty. Another false start. That's been the theme of this football game so far. What's that, about 5 of them?
Yeah, I mean, maybe that goes back to the mental aspect of the game we talked about earlier, getting jumpy and really just wanting to get a leg up on a play, and you end up getting out there before the center.
First and 15 from the 30. Slade Caldwell across the 35-40, and he's across the 50-yard line, and he's all the way down to the Wynne 44-yard line. 26 yards on the carry for Slade Caldwell. Cardarian Washington will make the play for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, but not before another Valley View first down.
Now, Slade Caldwell, he does do great on the football field, but he's also a star pitcher for the Blazers, committed to Ole Miss.
Twins left and right from the 44-yard line. Turley drops back out of the flat. It's caught and across the 35 and out of bounds. And that was to Mark Wilson. And that's going to be good for about another 10 yards on the play between Takeem Frost will make the play. And they're going to say it is a first down and a 10-yard pickup for Valley View. Fourth of the drive. Blazers with the ball on the Wynne 34-yard line. Carson Turley. And now the Yellow Jackets are going to jump off sides.
It was number 55, Burke McBride.
Not a real good start for the Yellow Jackets here at Valley View.
No, and you can tell that balanced offense is kind of getting to the defense. It's a young defense. We've seen them kind of learn the ropes as the season's gone on, but this is a big adjustment to have to go from pass protection or from pass defense to run defense on a dime.
There's the quarterback Turley keeping the football, trying to get to the outside, and he's not going to get outside, but he will gain positive yardage down to the 26-yard line. Braylon McDowell will chase him out of the bound, pick up a 2 on the play for Carson Turley. It's going to set up a second down play for Valley View at the 27-yard line in Wynne territory.
Now, McDowell was a name that we did not hear much last week, and it's a good sight to see him out there at safety once again. I mean, he runs like there's steam coming out of his ears.
2nd down and 3. Caldwell, the ball carrier. This time he's not going to get a whole lot. In fact, he'll lose yardage. Burke McBride will make the play, a loss of a yard for Slade Caldwell.
Big 3rd down here. You'd really like to get the Blazers off of the football field. You've given up a lot of yardage. You've had some penalties you don't want to have. A stop here could be crucial to maintaining this scoreless football game.
2nd, 3rd down of the game for Valley View. It is 3rd down, about 4 to go. There's Turley keeping the football, and he's going to get first down yardage, close to it. And he's at the 23, needed to pick up 4. And depending on the spot,
well, it looks like
he's got the first down.
No, they're saying he's short.
No, he is short. So he's short of the first down. Alan Jones was there to make the play. And that's going to set up a 4th down play for Valley View just inside the 25-yard line. And it is 4th and inches, less than a yard for Valley View, and they got a big boy in there.
Yeah, you do not expect them to kick the ball much. They've had some special team struggles just like the Yellow Jackets have. And with a 4th and inches play, this is a no-brainer.
Timeout, Valley View. They want to talk about it. It is a Bobby Lanaw's timeout. Expect the best at Bobby Lanaw's Body Shop. For a first down, Javian Irwin will be in there. He's a 248-pound fullback.
Yeah, he's stout.
There is the give to Irwin, and he's got the first down to the 21-yard line.
That's not too big of a surprise there.
So that is the 5th first down of this drive for the Valley View Blazers. And making the stop for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. It is 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Man in motion, and we've got another flag.
And that'll probably be a false start against the Blazers.
This game has absolutely no flow to it.
No, it does not.
It is procedure.
It's like when you're driving down a gravel road and you go a little bit too fast and kind of, that's what this feels like.
You do that a lot?
No.
First and 15 for the Blazers. They've got the football on the 27-yard line. There is Slade Caldwell. Now that's the keeper, Carson Turley. He'll get up to the 21-yard line and pick up a 6 on the play for Turley. He's got 4 carries for 16 yards. Alan Jones made the stop.
Yeah, for either team tonight, you're probably going to see them. They're anywhere inside the 50-yard line. There's a good chance they're going to go for it on that short 4th down.
So it is 2nd down and 9. There's Turley throwing into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Making the reception for Valley View was T.J. Starks. And Valley View has taken an early lead on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. That was a 21-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Carson Turley to T.J. Starks.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily an easy drive, but they made it happen regardless.
The extra point is up, and it is good. So with 3:26 to play in the first quarter of play, the score, the Valley View Blazers 7 And the Wynne Yellow Jackets, nothing.
Wynne Apothecary offers a variety of different products, and we have low prices and quality merchandise. We have vitamins, cold medicines, and a whole lot more. So come on in and get to know us. You'll be glad you did. You can email old Watts' name at winnapothecary@yahoo.com. We're at 411 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne. Come see us today. Wynne Apothecary.
Call Jean at Wynne Apothecary, 870-238-8511.
Numbers on the drive was 12 plays, 89 yards, 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Carson Turley to T.J. Starks on the 21-yard touchdown pass play. Brody Dix will be kicking off for the Valley View Blazers. It is a kick taken by Alonzo Holmes, a fumble by Holmes, picked up by Dante Smith, and he'll get it to about the 24-yard line, and that's where the Yellow Jackets will set up shop.
Well, on special teams, we really had trouble hanging on to the football tonight. That's the second muffed kick we've had on that kickoff.
Jackets got to get it going. They had the 41-yard run by Alonzo Holmes, but kind of shot themselves in the foot with penalties in their first drive. Valley View drove down and took a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter of play.
If the Yellow Jackets can put themselves in a situation to convert on short yardage, they should see success.
It's Kobe Davis running the football. He's across the 25, and he'll get up to about the 27. Short yardage on the play. He'll pick up about 3. Give him 4. Lard was there. Cullen was there to make the play. 2 carries, 16 yards for Kobe Davis. 2nd and 6. The line of scrimmage, the 28-yard line. Wynne with the football in their own territory. John Watson, quarterback, again, will give the ball to Kobe Davis. He's across the 30-35, and Kobe will get up to about the 39-yard line. 11 yards on the play and a first down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Brian Huff there to make the play. That was a Sheriff David West first down, putting your safety first. From the 39-yard line, Wynne in their own territory, just over 2.5 to go. In the first period of play, 7-0. Valley View with the early lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets here at Central Dealership Stadium. Watson, the quarterback, this time will keep the football, pitches the ball out to A.V. Jones. He's across the 40, 45, and he'll find his way forward to the 48-yard line. Good yardage for the freshman.
It almost feels like we're starting to get a rhythm going, and that's something that's really important after such a rough first drive.
8 yards on the play for A.V. Jones. Matt McMullen made the play. 2nd down and 2 for the Yellow Jackets. There goes Jones in motion. He'll give the ball to Davis, across the 50. Davis is to about the 46-yard line in Valley View territory. It'll be about 7 on the play. And a first down. Brian Huff made the play for the Valley View Blazers. Darlene Andrews, first down. Bookkeeping and tax service always in balance, accurate, and always on time. In Valley View territory for the second straight possession are the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Minute 20 going the quarter. Watson this time, again, Kobe Davis this time hit at the line of scrimmage, but will fall forward and pick up positive yardage down to the 43-yard line.
It was Jay Mormon there on the stop, the Harding University commit.
2nd and 7 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets in Valley View territory. There is, again, that's Kobe Davis on the carry, and this time he'll get across the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Jay Mormon there to make the play. 3rd down play coming for the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
40-yard line.
It'll be 3rd down at about 4, and that could be the final play of this first quarter. Play clock is at 20. The game clock's at 21, so If the Yellow Jackets choose to run a play, they will. It is third down for the Yellow Jackets, 3rd and 4. Watson, the quarterback, to Kobe Davis, and Davis is going to be short of first down yardage. Down at about the 33, he'll pick up 2, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. Wynne will be facing with a 4th down play when we return for second quarter action. The end of a first quarter of play, Valley View 7, Wynne nothing.
At Southern Furniture in Wynne and Forest City, we want to make it easy for you to buy new furniture. That's why when you come to our stores, you can buy what you see. No waiting for orders to come in. You can buy what you want and take it home today. If we don't have exactly what you want, you can still order from our catalogs and 50-inch kiosks. You can also finance your purchase or pay with cash or credit cards. It's easy to do business at Southern, and we'd like to do business with you today.
Valley View for Wynne, 2 possessions for Valley, 1 possession for Valley View. Time of possession 6:09 for Wynne and 5:51 for Valley View. Valley View leading 7-0. Big 4th down play coming for the Yellow Jacket. They've got the ball on the Valley View 38-yard line. It is 4th down and about 2. Got to get to the 36 to pick up a first down. The Jackets are going for it. 4th and 2. John Watson, quarterback, and now the Yellow Jackets will jump off sides, leave early.
Yeah, it was number 61, Will Bostic. Didn't hang on, and you wonder, are they still going to go for it?
Well, that does change things from 3rd down and 2 to 4th and 2 to 4th and 7. That's going to change their thinking here.
And once again, they are going to be punting this one away.
John Watson is back at the 44-yard line in his own territory. The line of scrimmage is the 43. There is the snap, and John's kick is a pretty good kick. It's going to land on the 5-yard line. It will take a sidewards bounce. The Yellow Jackets get a break there. It'll be down on the 6-yard line, so a 37-yard kick with no return.
You know, is it safe to say that we needed that?
We needed that. And they started their first possession on the 11, so they started on the 11 last time. Now they're starting on their own 5. Jackets are going to have to bowl up on defense.
Yeah, I mean, it is a big adjustment offense, or to play defense on this type of offense. I mean, it almost looks like a college team, just the variation of plays.
Carson Turley will be the quarterback. He'll have Slade Caldwell in the backfield. On 1st and 10 from about the 6-yard line in their own territory. Turley, the quarterback, gives it to Caldwell, and Caldwell gets across the 10, and he's going to get down all the way to about the 14-yard line. He'll pick up 8 on the first down play.
Really good forceful run there on first down.
Jordan Whiteside made the play for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, but now it is 2nd down and about 2 to go for the Blazers. Long 2, a short 3. Line of scrimmage just over the 13-yard line. Valley View in their own territory. Turley will take the football. Again, he'll leave it to Caldwell. Caldwell's got first down yardage at 20. Breaks the tackle at the 25-yard line, and he's going to get all the way down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the play for Slade Caldwell.
Bad tackling practice there in there on the interior for the Yellow Jackets. Almost too much of a concern about making a hit, not so much of a concern about making a tackle.
Well, Cordelia Washington's leading the team on tackles with 2. And when you have a defensive back to lead the team on tackles, that's not a good thing. From the 35-yard line, Turley this time drops back. He's going to be flushed out, gets away from one man, keeps the football, and will be chased out of bounds at the 37-yard line. Only a pickup of 2 on the play.
Great vision there by Braylon McDowell. He was out there at safety, dropped back, but he recognized that run and really cut off the corner.
It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Valley View Blazers from the 38-yard line. They started this drive on their own 5. It is a 7-0 Valley View lead over the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Turley will take the snap, gives the ball to Caldwell, trying to get to the outside. He's at the 40. There is a flag down, and Turley will be knocked down at the 44-yard line. But I think this may be coming back.
Yeah, late flag there in the backfield, and you almost hate it for the Blazers. That holding call once the play is already moved past the offensive line.
Holding penalty against the Valley View Blazers. 10-yard penalty coming, and Valley View's been penalized 25 yards.
I hate to say, well, I didn't really mean to say I hate that it happened to the Blazers. I'm really not complaining, but
7-yard line.
If I was in their shoes.
Well, it'll be 2nd down now and long. The line of scrimmage is the 28, and they've got to get to the 45, so 2nd and 17 out in the flat, catching the ball across the 30, 35, 40, and breaks a tackle, and will get all the way down to the 48-yard line. That is Jackson Harmon, and he'll get all the way to the 48-yard line. 21 yards and a first down. Alan Jones will make the play.
In the district tennis tournament last year, I played against Jackson Harmon, and he won.
It's 1st and 10 for Valley View from the 48-yard line. Turley rolling to his right. Again, another pass that was incomplete off the hands of the intended receiver there. Good defense out there by the Yellow Jackets.
Pass was intended for number 15, Bo Smith.
Alonzo Holmes was able to knock the ball down. And that's going to make a 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Valley View has pretty much been in control of this thing. They lead 7-0. They're on the move again. There is Turley giving the ball to Caldwell. Caldwell skips the tackler, gets across the 50, and he'll get to the 45-yard line. 7 on the play for Caldwell on that play. He's got 79 yards on 6 carries. Will Boston gets the tackle.
Sets up 3rd down and 3.
Valley View is 1 of 2 in 3rd down conversions. This first half of play.
9:34 left in the half.
7-0 is the score. Valley View with the lead and on the move. This drive now is a 50-yard drive. It started on their own 5. They're on the Wynne 45 now. Turley, the quarterback, man in motion. He'll fake it to him, keeps the football. He's at the 40. Turley is going to get to about the 36-yard line. 9 yards on the play and another first down. Braylon McDaniel. Another tackle for Braylon. 4 tackles for Braden McDowell. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blazers from the 35-yard line. There's Turley giving the ball to Caldwell. This time he's going to be hit down for a short gain. Jordan Whiteside will make that play. 2 yards on the play for Slade Caldwell. From the 33-yard line in Wynne territory, it is 2nd down and 8. .8:27 to play in the first quarter of play. Carson Turley, the quarterback, will give the ball again to Caldwell. And the ball's on the ground. The Yellow Jackets say they've got it, and they do.
Now that is something we needed.
Covered by Alan Jones. And the Yellow Jackets have the first turnover of the football game. And they'll have the football at the 36-yard line. 7-0, as dominant as Valley View has been in this game, it's still just a 7-0 ball game. And after the turnover, we'll see what the Yellow Jackets can do. They'll take over on their own 36-yard line. Shad Conley is wide out to the right. Alan Jones to the left. John Watson, the quarterback. He'll keep the football. Watson is going to be powers. Boy, he was hit at the 38 and has kept those feet going and picked up another 3 yards. Ends up with about a 4-yard pickup for John Watson.
Carson Winters leading the charge for the Blazers. Gain of
Carson Winters made the play.
brings up second down 5.
Oh, Caden Perkins made the tackle. 5 yards on the play for John Watson on that play.
Hard fought 5 yards there. Really could have went in the other direction.
Man in motion is Alonzo Holmes. He'll pitch it out to Holmes. He's at the 40, and good open field tackle out there. He'll pick up about 3 to the 44-yard line.
Their defensive fundamentals, the Blazers' defensive fundamentals, has been incredible so far this game. Open field tackling has been great, not missing their assignments. They've really looked solid defensively.
The third down coming for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, and Jackets have yet to convert in third downs. They're 0 for 2. Watson is the quarterback sneak, and he will get one this time. He's going to get across the first down marker. He'll pick up 3 on the play, and it will be a Yellow Jacket first down. That is a Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC first down. Find new roads. 4th first down of the game for the Yellow Jackets, and they got the ball on their own 47-yard line. Watson, quarterback. There goes Jones in motion. Watson will keep the football, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. But once again, he turned nothing into a 2-yard pickup.
You know, I don't know this is the game where John Watson should be looking to take that run on 1st and 10, but so far it hasn't been too bad for him. He had a 5-yard gain earlier and a 2-yard gain here.
3 carries for 11 yards for the junior quarterback. Now the line of scrimmage is midfield, and it is 2nd down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Trailing here 7-0. Watson this time again will keep. Now he'll pitch the ball out to A.V. Jones, and he's not going to get anything. That would be Caden Perkins coming up to make the play. No gain on the play for A.V. Jones.
And these are the third down situations that the Yellow Jackets really do struggle with. Those situations you don't know if you should try to call that pass and get downfield. You really don't trust Kobe Davis or John Watson to get 7 yards. I mean, they'll do it pretty often, but you really want to look for those slot backs there, and the Blazers know that.
It is third down for the Jackets and 7. Right at midfield. Win down here 7-0. 5.5 to go in the quarter. There is Watson keeping the ball. He's got the first down. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, 30. It's a foot race at the 20, and he's going to be tackled at the 16-yard line.
Maybe I should probably just stop talking. I'm not helping myself, am I?
34 yards on the play for John Watson, as Lard Cullen made the touchdown-saving tackle.
John Watson had a similar run to that last week, which turned into a 42-yard touchdown run, joined with a 4-yard touchdown run later in the third.
There's Watson going to be stuck at the 15-yard line, maybe a yard on that play. Brian Huff was there to make the play. That was a Canodal Funeral Home first down, your hometown funeral home since 1927. Did pick up a yard on that play.
It was a gutsy call on third down, but really was necessary the way that our drives in the past have been going so far tonight.
It is 2nd down and 9 from the Valley View 15-yard line. Watson, the quarterback, will lead the ball to Kobe Davis. He stood up at the line of scrimmage and no gain. They have seen film on Kobe Davis.
I mean, this is really the first time we've just seen him get stood up at the line of scrimmage over and over again. And he's still going to end up having a good night, but is it going to be a good enough night to carry these Yellow Jackets to victory?
248-pound Ladarian Irvin, the guy that brought in on the offensive play. He made that stop earlier in the game to pick up the first down. It is 3rd and 9 from the 15. There is A.B. Jones, got a hole. He's at the 10, and he's down to the 7-yard line, but there is a flag down. It would be short of the first down by about a yard. Let's check the flag, and it's in the position of what could be a holding penalty. And that's what the Yellow Jackets are thinking it may be. And that would negate an 8-yard pickup for A.V. Jones.
Yeah, and A.V. Jones is heading out of the ball game and is being replaced by a Yellow Jacket whose jersey's really, really wrinkled.
blocking the back against the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Cardarian Washington is coming in. And
so they called blocking the back against Valley View.
Okay, and so that sets up 4th down and 2.
Well, they marked off no penalty. So give him an 8-yard. No, they didn't mark off any yards. So there's a quarterback sneak for John Watson, and Watson's going to have the first down to the 1-yard line. He'll pick up about 7. I didn't understand that. They had a block of the back penalty and no yards marked off.
I don't know either.
That is a first down for the Yellow Jackets. It is 1st and goal for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Now the quarterback Steve for Watson, and he is in for the touchdown.
You do get a kick out of seeing Kobe Davis pushing John Watson into the end zone.
A consolidated grain and barge Yellow Jacket touchdown, proudly serving the agriculture and transportation industries since 1969. A 1-yard run. It comes with 3:20 to go in the second quarter.
And Burke McBride misplaced his footwear, and he is set to go now.
Jonathan Maddox's point after is up, and it looks good, and it is good. So with 3:20 to play in the first half, the Yellow Jackets have fought back here. It's the Wynne Yellow Jackets 7 and the Valley View Blazers 7.
Have you had to pay for costly repairs to your AC unit all summer long? More Air Conditioning will give you a trade-in value or buy back a recent repair up to $1,000. Some replacement warranties on new systems. But hurry before the new government regulations take effect. Call More Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed company at 870-238-3372 or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
Clarification, that was a block in the back against Wynne. Valley View turned it down because they wanted the 4th down play. So it'll be, that was a 10-play, 64-yard, 4-minute, 55-second drive, and there's a little pooch kick by, and we've got another marker down.
And I guess that's going to be probably a false start. They're caught by number 3, Slade Caldwell.
But it's a 5-yard penalty coming against the Wynne Yellow Jackets. 40 yards in penalties already in this football game for the
may not go for that pooch kick here.
Boy, if they do, it'd give a good field position. So Braden Maddox, though, just about 3 yards behind the football. And